This is FC2. It's a series of videos where we rebuild F1 tracks in Minecraft, cover them in ice, and get boat racing enthusiasts to throw themselves at the turns. Then, we see who comes out on top. Anyone can join these races, and there's action at every skill level. We follow the real F1 calendar and race on scaled versions of each track, of course each with their own spin on it. So be prepared to see a lot of overtaking, crashing, and lots of chaos. This is FC2, and let's get into qualifying. We're back with another week in FC2, and today we're in Monza. And this one's quite a fast track. As if you're an F1 fan, you know that this one is ridiculously fast. And we got quite a group here going for FC2 this week. We're thinking around 20 drivers going to fill up the grid.
Bro, I don't like where this is going.
Alongside me today is a very well-known member of the community, and that is Lasersloth. So hello.
Hello. Welcome to the FC2 recording. I am your co-host, the Lasersloth, and we're gonna have a really good race today with definitely nothing going wrong. It's gonna be really fun. So, look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anyone gets confused or anything here, because that happens quite often in FC2. But let's look at this first qualifying heat. So Nito the First is actually up front today, and for whatever reason, him missing FC1 today, but. He'll be in the front of the grid for FC2.
Hi, Laser.
Littlefax is in here. Chromcat, Storm Rage, Lurik, Brecky, Adam's Apple, Walta, and Jalisha are also in this first group of 10 people on this. So
time.
and yeah, so that'll be our spot, and let's get this going. One of the most important things is this first chicane here, and Nito looks like he did it pretty well, but it's often hard to tell just from the visuals. And only really show towards his delta times, but so far Nito going a really good first chicane, which is definitely a make or break section of the track. Another good thing to know is this chicane right here, which is right. It's a very shallow chicane, but being able to manage to get a lot of speed going to the straight, because that's a very long straight afterwards, and you can definitely lose much more than a few tenths just by the exit alone, the exit speed. So Nito coming in for his first lap. It looks pretty good from here, but we often can't tell except for when he crosses the line. So we'll see what that'll end him up at. That's a oh my gosh. Yeah, no kidding. That was a fast lap. That's a 1:03.75, which is so much faster than a lot of drivers.
Fuck you, Jalisha.
And he's already catching up to two guys up here who are fighting. That is Walta and Jalisha up here. Already having some battle conflicts in qualifying. And yeah, we just saw Walta messing up again. Hurt 6 seconds behind their time, getting bumped by Walta as well. And we have, oh no, we just saw this guy.
Who's driving?
This guy, I don't know who he is, but he just showed up on the track and is driving laps. And yeah, I don't know who this is. Topatic BC, I don't know. But anyway, hopefully he didn't mess up Walta too much, but yeah, Walta did not improve actually on that lap either. So Walta's going to start his last lap. Nito the First is up front. He's not going to improve on this lap, but he's going to finish his, yeah, there he goes. So he's finished. Brecky just improved their time. You can see in the bottom left chat right there. You can see people. Ludo's going to improve, and there goes, gets past Lurik as well. So Ludo's going to take that third spot for now, though we still got a few people behind him who still needs to finish, including Jalisha, who's getting a little bit of improvement there, but it's nowhere near enough to get past Brecky. So I guess we can watch Walta come in for his finally a good lap. 7 seconds gained for him, and that's going to put him in front of Jalisha. So Jalisha is not looking too great right now, but Walta actually beating them right there. So just barely on the last lap. So good on Walta, and yeah, I guess Adam was improved on that last lap as well. So we'll take you to the second qualifying session in just a bit. And here is Q2, and interesting to know that we just changed that. We are now into 3 qualifying heats. There's enough people here to fill an entire grid and a little bit more. Oh my gosh. And there's a lot of people. So we're moving to 3 qualifying heats. And yeah, this one also has 10 people in it, which is going to be a little bit chaotic as well. But a lot of new guys in here. People don't recognize. JP, though, is actually a pretty fast driver. We've seen him in off-season. And he's going to try and take his turn in an FC2 event, which he's going to find out is going to be a lot different than what he's used to. There's going to be a lot of people going through these qualifying sessions. And watch as JP. He's definitely could challenge that first position if he knows what he's doing here. He's already getting past Parati. And oh gosh, yeah, there's some people who don't really know how that first chicane works. He's getting past another one as well, and so yeah, this is how the second qualifying heat is going to go for JP. Is that he's going to have to look in front of him for people, not necessarily how fast his line is, but avoiding people is going to be a challenge for him since he's in the second heat. But he's already catching up to another one. There it goes. That's a third overtake on his first lap of qualifying. Wow. JP right here is going through the backstretch. He's slightly faster than his current personal best here on this track. He's got to improve, though. It's a 107.3, which isn't that fast for him. So he's got to work something together. And he's going to come out a lot faster on that last turn. Looks like he messed up on his personal best, but looks like he's going to get a 106 or so through here. We got 106.8 for him. Not putting up with the top times, but he's still up there. Oof, having to navigate around other players to the first chicane. He's there, and there he goes. So JP is putting in the work right now, trying to find something, and he's not being able to so far. As Odin is finishing their last lap, no improvement for him, but it's going to be the last lap of qualifying here for his session and the whole Q2. So he'll finish, and then we will take you to qualifying session 3 with even more people. So, see you in a bit. And here's our third and last session of qualifying. Ranu's up front. Samick B, who did a really good performance last race. Laura NCK, which I don't recognize. Bob Rideau, Skip Snuff, and Lucky Wolf are putting in the back. So, we'll see how these guys can do. And he's going to bomb down the inside. I don't think he's practiced at all, actually. So he's gonna try and escape through turn 1. And actually, so turn 1 is hard. All these drivers are. Oh my gosh! There goes another one, and another one. Just taking it way too deep into turn 1. You really have to keep your braking under check. And you see that Lucky Wolf, who I think did it much better, though still scripted on the outside. And Lucky Wolf has what is he doing? Lucky, you still got 2 laps to go, man. You can still do well. Come on. All right, then. I don't know what he's doing. Let's listen in. All right.
And he overtakes.
He's just vibing, so we'll don't know what he's doing, but that's how it goes, I guess. And with Skip Star finishing, that will be the end of qualifying. So an impressive 26 drivers, I believe we have. And there you go. We'll take you to the starting grid, and we'll review all of these positions in just a bit. And with 25 people on the grid, here's our starting grid order. Chrome Cat is actually going to start in the front. Nito has issues and got put in the back somehow. I don't know how that happened, but Hockey Save's right behind.
He's a bit of an asshole, so he moved him back there. So everyone else is also just an asshole. Yeah, definitely. Yep. So they're being penalized by being thrown in the back.
Well,
That's the story.
Race Control's opinion, not mine. Samick B will start next. Brecky, Walta, Juanas, Lucky Wolf, Koro, Jalisha, Joj, Opan, Nemid, Castlebricks, Luck, Nanki, I think, Skip Snuff. Oh, this guy's new. El Problem YT. All right. Gooey Gift, he's also new. Cribbo, and then here comes the guys in the back. So these guys are what Race Control labels as baddies. So Storm Rage, JP, Adam's Apple, Lyric, Ludofax, Kroos. He's new. So don't know what Race Control has with that guy. But Nito and Hutspot will be putting it in the back. And Hutspot's also new. Oh, and there goes Hutspot's disappeared and replaced with Murtan. So there you go. That's 27 people, I think. Wow. All right. I think this is our biggest FC2 grid to date. So thank you all for showing up. And we're getting ready to go with this massive grid. So questions come down to this. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's see the dive into turn 1 as Chromecat is going super fast into there. So all these drivers are going to try and get into turn 1 as quick as they can. It's going to be carnage through here. How many of them are going to dive straight through? And there goes one.
Oh,
somebody dives straight through. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, so many of these people. Adam's going to go into the runoff area along with some others. 4 of them has gone through the runoff, and there's already changes everywhere in this back section right here. So
But yeah, Chrome getting a good start. I saw them take turn 1 pretty freaking well, but Samik B is also holding up right next to them, so it should be a tight battle between those two for the first few laps.
yeah,
Otherwise, yeah, as you said, there's a lot of shakeups in the grid towards the back, especially as we have a lot of good drivers back there who wanted to go back there because they were being assholes. And so they're back there, but they're actually thriving a lot. They're actually overtaking a bunch of people. So we got Sab going backwards.
and a lot of these guys are bumping off each other into this chicane right here, and oh my gosh, it's going to cause a domino effect. More and more people are getting bumped through here. So many people. And they keep coming through. Someone gets bumped way back here, including Castlebooks. And here comes 2 more. Watch out. There's a guy coming on the track, and both of them get bumped.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed the end of
gonna
it.
kill people, especially the new guys who don't know how to like hold off. So they're just gonna drive into people and just die. So that's definitely a straight away to look out for.
So Locke will have to start from the back here. Already there's people coming to the pit lane, and another weird thing about Monza this year is pit lane is turned into a rally-ish, like, technical track here, and all these drivers are trying to fight through here. It's about 45 seconds of pit if you do everything right, anyway. And yeah, they're gonna have to go through this thin section. We just saw Ludo getting hit on a rod right there. So making their way through the paddocks of the inside of Monza. And interesting thing, like I said, it's 45 seconds. If you can remember that lap time can be like less than 110. So going through a pit lane will actually like put you about 15, 20 seconds in front of where you used to be. So don't be surprised when people get really, a lot of people are going to get like mismatched here, and people are going to be all over the place, all over the track. And yeah, so people pitting in the back, so you can see like Crib and Opab are all pitting right now. Don't be surprised if they come out and right in front of the front runners as Samek is actually in the lead right now. So looks like Crumb is pitting as well. There's a guy. This guy's off to the side of the track. Here he comes. Watch out! There's a guy coming on track, and well, they've made it straight through there. So battle here. Walt is getting a fight with Ludo here. Through this section, Walter gets bumped. Here comes the driver behind him. He gets bumped. And watch out, he's going to come onto the track, and this guy, Problem, is going to have to... he gets bumped as well. This might happen again and again. He's going to come out in front, and Lyric actually managed to get through, resolving that domino effect.
But yeah, I mean, like, look at this. We got Lyric, Stormages, Adam, and Nito. All of them were starting in the back, like around P25-ish. And now they're immediately lap 2, up to like the front runners. Like, it's crazy. Like, aside from Crumbcat, like, I mean, like, there's a big gap between Samik and Lyric, right? Because Samik, I think, started in the front. So I mean, like, yeah, there's still that gap, but I mean, we're only on lap 2, and they're just gonna outpace them and start catching back up. So like, you know, like, they started in the back, but like, they're still gonna be very competitive this race, despite that.
Yeah, for sure. Don't take him out of the count. Samek B has to worry about them from afar, but Nito and Adam making through these turns pretty darn well, getting past El Problem, I think was his name. What is this guy? Yeah, that's El Problem. Is currently definitely a problem, but not for these 2 guys. So they're going to fight it through. Adam's Apple currently 4th position right now. Nito right behind him.
Yeah, Adam mowed on the outside a little bit, and Nito got outsped him, so he got in tandem. Adam almost doing the exact same thing in the very next corner, but barely managing to hold on as Nito goes into his rod, slowing down. Here they go into this difficult chicane right here. They're both taking it really fine. Adam's surviving, and as we go into Parabolica.
Nito's discipline right there is impressive. You saw he had to let go of W just a little bit, but he's staying right on the tail of Adam. He's going to be very careful here. A little bit of boat lag, and oh no. And he shaves on the inside here, getting a little bit too greedy. So eventually it happens to him. He has to slow down quite a bit. And yeah, so there's your battle for P4.
Yeah, I think Nito is like definitely the favorite to win this race. He's like definitely like, I think the best racer on this track right now, out of everyone. But he has to deal with Adam, right? And you know, he started like he was originally P1, then he was an asshole, got moved back, and so did Adam. So like Adam ended up in front of him. So now like he was set to go, but then he's in the back, and now he has Adam in front, and that's like the death of him because like he can get past all these lower level back markers all he wants, but he can't get past Adam at all. Then like he's never gonna win.
Yeah,
So.
definitely getting put in the back is an issue for him. He's gonna have to overtake people for sure, and he's done pretty well so far, but it's gonna have to be a lot more of that, especially with Samick B, who has pitted but is currently leading the race. So there's a lot of drivers coming to the first chicane here.
Oh!
No, it's not enough. Not enough for Nito. I think he almost had it in a perfect situation. He would have been in front, but he has to do it again, and this time with 2 back markers still in front. Make that 3. Oh, and now it's 2 again. And he gets bumped by one of them, so now there's 2 splitting him and Adam gets shaved from the guy in the front as well. So look at all these people that these guys have to fight through. And see, Nito just gets bumped by Walter right there on Boatlabs. So getting passed by JP, actually, who didn't even see coming in, but he gets passed, and he's going to take the 3rd spot for now. And we know Samick B and Crumbcat were in front before, but we honestly don't know where any of them are based on the giant pit lane and such a variable pit lane as well, that these drivers can be anywhere and we'll only know towards the end of the race. And JP just broke through a shortcut. What is this? Whoa. JP splitting the drivers right here with a crazy shortcut. I didn't even know that existed. Hold on, let's look at that again. So this line right here it has opened up. So we can see the first chicane right there, and
Nito and Adam both pit actually, and if you look at the sidebar, Samick B is actually in front of them with the same number of pits, but about 4 seconds ish from Adam. So if Adam can catch up by 4 seconds, he can be right behind Samick and start contesting him.
For sure. So you just saw Adam right there.
Oh, Samick actually bumped on the diagonal. Adam's right here on the diagonal, and he's actually gonna pass him on the straightaway going through the chicane. Samick is still in tandem with him, so he still has a chance. It's his back marker right here, but they both get past.
Good exit speed, like I said, is key to that turn right there, and they managed to both get past the back marker right there. So coming in through last turn on the lap. This is gonna be a hard first turn here. Drivers so close to each other and such a heavy braking zone could end poorly. Here comes a guy behind them. Who is that? There's Lurk, actually. He's going to come out, so...
Ooh! I'm just the worst line there.
It's even closer than before.
Samick actually got particle lag back. Oh, he gets particle lag.
Here he goes. And here comes Ludo going to take that spot from her. Excuse me, Lurk is going to take that spot from him.
There's also Crumbcat to look at, because Crumbcat actually... Oh, dude, the gap between Adam and Crumbcat is, like, negligible. That's, like, 20 seconds at most. So Crumbcat's honestly, like, way in the lead. What the heck? We have not been paying attention to that at all.
You're right on that, actually. Let's go look over to Crumbcat right now, who's currently going through the last turn. And Adam putting in a 105.3. We just missed that lap there. And good lap from him. He's definitely going to be improving over Crumbcat if he's going to want to get that win there. So,
ooh, they actually removed the barricades in the turn 1 runoff. So if people want to, they can actually just legally drive through it. That would be crazy, huh? And there's also the shortcut opened up again. The race official people opened it up again. I don't know what they're thinking. We gotta get them on the phone. The director, like, bro, what are they doing? They're not doing the job correctly. Anyway,
there goes JP is the one who actually takes advantage of that, taking it all the way through. And significantly faster, just taking out those things. Yeah, I don't know what happened to them, but let's see if any of these drivers up front are going to come take it. And here comes Luda, who's going to, he recognizes the mistake here. He's going to take both these lines here. Wow. So I think that's going to be the key for people like Adam, who's going to try and get in front of Crumbcat. Some of these drivers, Walter and Joe, don't recognize that this is available to them. Here comes Adam. Adam doesn't see it. So... he sees it now. There's gonna be Gooey's gonna try and get an overtake on Adam by taking the alternate line, and then never mind, towards the exit turn. Actually, he's lagging a bit now. Lurk's gonna try and get an overtake on him. Lurk knows that this little secret right here, and Lurk's gonna be the one to watch here. If Adam doesn't recognize that has opened up. Lure can easily get past him on one of these turns here. Adam's going to go
8
through the
laps.
straight right now. Let's see if he
7, 8
recognizes
laps
it now. He has to know. And never mind, he doesn't. But they've there you go. They've been fixed. So whatever happened before, it has since been resolved and it has been closed off. So drivers can't cheat like that. Take advantage of the track. But we see Nito and Ludo. No, it's Lurk actually. My bad. Are gonna be fighting right here. With Lucky Wolf in between them both. And it's quite compact through here. Lurk leading the pack right now, but Lucky Wolf on the inside. Nito has to be careful if any of these guys bump. He's going down with them. Let's see, he's letting go of W just a little bit there so that he can give some space. And there he goes. There you go. That's what Nito does. Let's go of W gives them space, waiting for a mistake, and it happened almost immediately. So good on Nito for recognizing the situation he was in, and it's paid off. And gonna give him a few extra seconds of time right behind Lurk over here. So we're more than halfway through the race right now. JP is currently sitting in the front with 0 pits, and Adam's actually messing up on that chicane right there. Lurk right behind, and he gets bumped a little bit shaving, and here comes Nito right behind them both. So he's going to be in the situation again, but this one's for an actual position. So, and never mind. There comes a guy coming from the inside of the turn. He's going to have to play that safe game again, and there goes a good move on the chicane right there. That's going to be what drives this positions gain for Nito. Stuck behind Lurk though. Oh, and this sector opened up again. We missed it. There we go. Krumka instantly recognizes the gap opening up on the inside turns there. A lot of drivers through here, but managed to get through this opening right here and get a few overtake on here. So Krumka seems like is going to be the one leading this race, though. Yeah, no, JP I don't think is going to be a part of it anymore. He's gotten 0 pits and with only 45 seconds, which sounds like a lot, right? But remember that pit lane is 45, so I don't think JP is going to be in this. Right now, it's Krumkat's race to lose right now. And
I don't see how they're going to lose it, honestly. They have a 30-second gap. They've been killing it this whole race since they started in the front, so they weren't being... Yeah, anyways. But yeah, look at this. The recognizing the shortcuts open, they're taking it, and again, these kind of overtakes. Whereas they say that, they bump. Anyways. Yeah, so I mean, it's 30 seconds is like almost insurmountable, right? It's even with like all the back markers in the world, you only have 3 laps, right? So it's not looking like it's gonna happen, but I mean, who knows? We got 27 drivers on grid, like it's probably not gonna happen, but still a possibility.
There's Luda right there, so he's coming through this chicane right here. Yeah, that's quite a grab Krumkat has formed, and I don't know how that's. We normally see it's not uncommon to see drivers dominate the SC2 races and really show themselves up with lots of time gain, but Krumkat isn't. I don't think Krumkat is one of those drivers who we really expected to be that gap.
Yeah, I mean, like it's also like driver's show. They did quality, like I believe, like 5th, so like that's pretty freaking good. And also, yeah, just the recognition of like the shortcut's open, go for the shortcut. As you say that though, they did lose 15 seconds that lap, so like, and they just lost another.
Here comes a little more. So
yeah, like, dude, yeah. So we might have a race on our hands.
Maybe 25 seconds is the time between these two.
But 19 for him. Not knowing that the walls went down again. The race officials. But yeah, so they lost a little bit of time there. If Lilfast knows, he can close the gap a little bit more. I'm not sure if they do though. Lil knows. He actually goes straight through. Let's see, close the gap a good amount right there, like maybe a few seconds. And then I saw Krumkat was actually around drivers when I left them. Yeah, they're right behind, who is that, Joj right now? And then they'll be on them as Storm Rages. We're coming up on the last lap here, and it's looking like Krumkat's going to take it. But I mean, like, we got another driver, Samik B, coming up right ahead of them. And in front of him are even more drivers. So I think this is going to come down the wire.
Very well could. I don't know. It's still his race to lose, so it's definitely possible. But
if he knows about the turn 1 thing, he's actually going to win. Oh, Oh, he reacts in time. But he has someone right in front of him. He's gonna bump. He is not. Oh, he takes a shortcut too. Oh, but he bumped on the shortcut. He loses a couple seconds right there. Oh, they survived just fine. But there's a guy running in front of them. Oh, they go W just enough. They did not die. They have one corner left and one straightaway left. There was 3 seconds behind. Oh my God! He gets bumped. Come against the bump. Here comes Ludo. Ludo right there. It's down to the wire. They're in tandem. They got one guy in front of them. It all comes down to Jose's behavior. Let's see it. There goes Ludo. There goes Chromcat. And a heartbreaker. Ludo goes through and takes P1 of SC2 Monza 2023.
Gosh. The flap as well. 101.05 has managed to get Ludo the win. Holy cow. You couldn't write that up. Honestly, that's what he said, 30 seconds, 2 laps ago. And it's gone. And we can't forget Adam has finished P3. Good on him for doing that. Wow. How does... There we go. JP finishing 4th. There's no words. I wonder what Chromcat is thinking in the back. Like, how did you just mess that up?
It happens. I think it's the pressure, honestly. Like, they were doing just fine all race, but then they realized, oh yeah, I can actually win this. And then that's when things started to go south. The back markers out to them. We got chain bumped again. I'm not sure entirely how experienced they are, but I mean, if they were more experienced, they might have known, oh yeah, people are going to be driving on this line, outspeeding and bumping me after this bump, right? So maybe next time. But yeah, honestly, still P2 is phenomenal. So I'm excited to see how this goes.
We can't forget that P2 for Chromcat is probably still a win in his books, but it was there. It was there. It was nearly confirmed, but the last lap, man. And here's our podium for FC2, an impressive move from Ludo. Right down to the last lap.
Yeah, come left. That's why.
Chromcat, has left, and Adam with the P3.
Nito
so
is Chromcat.
there you go. That's our podium. Congratulations to everyone who finished. 26 drivers started. A lot of them finished. Not all of them, but a lot of them finished. And there you go. I haven't done interviews in quite a few months, but I think we've got to make an exception here just for a little bit. Ludo, what were you thinking 3 laps ago? 3 laps before the race finished, about 30 seconds to first place for you. And, we said it's over. That's the second place. Chromcat will win. But what was your mind thinking when those last 3 laps? How did that change for you?
I honestly have no idea what happened to him, but I put in some real good laps. Got lucky with
25 people.
Who stopped talking? Who is that?
Yo, fellas, let him speak.
Anyway, yeah, I got lucky with the skips too, and I don't think he was able to grab those, and I gained a lot of time off those too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was happy with anything in the top 10 starting from the back, so getting a win is kind of crazy.
That's certainly impressive. A lot of mistakes on his end and a lot of benefits from you being able to get through that last lap. A 101, I believe, 6 or something was a crazy time. No, I don't think really anyone did that. So really sealed the deal with that last one, showing that you deserve it. So good racing. Well, guys, there you go. That's FC2 at Monza, and what a race it was. We'll see you in 2 weeks or so for the next one. And Laser, do you know where that's at?
That's at Singapore, I believe.
It is. So we'll see you then.